What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So we're going to be taking down the third stage of the Birth of the Shadow Dragons event here versus OCEANUS SHENRON. So this is the first stage that's actually going to be a multi-phase fight. We are stepping it up a little bit. So if we go ahead and take a look at the details here, it's going to be, the first phase is going to be Int, and the second phase is AGL. So it is actually type locked, because, you know, you're going to want to use tech characters in order to have the most amount of damage output on the final phase, which means you're going to have type disadvantage, you know, on the first phase. So this stage does have good type coverage, so we're going to have to keep that in mind here. So what it says about this third stage: OCEANUS SHENRON, who's capable of launching fierce attacks, will show up in this stage. Fortify your defense to withstand OCEANUS's attacks and increase the power of super attacks by raising your attack to secure the victory. So I assume that the first phase is going to be much easier than the second phase, which is typical, right? But I think that he's going to have a lot more defense in the second phase, so we're going to want to raise our attack a lot in that first phase to make sure that we can, you know, to make sure that we can do a lot of damage in that second phase. So if we take a look at the missions here, this is the first one that has a different mission besides just clearing the stage. You also want to clear it with 6 GT Heroes characters on your team. So you have to use a full GT Heroes team in order to get this mission done. So let's go ahead and see if we can get both of these missions done at once. So this is the team that I put together here. Full GT Heroes, pretty simple. Okay, very good. We did get one of the LR Super Saiyan 4s on the first rotation. That was what I was hoping for. Okay, very good stuff. Alright, so we'll grab all of those orbs for them. Kind of interesting when you have 3 nuking units on one rotation, right? That was a little bit unfortunate, because not all of them were going to be able to select every single orb that they could, right? That's why I have the LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta on here as well, because their key mechanics are so good. They really don't need that much key in order to get their full 24 key supers. Whereas both of the GT Super Saiyans are going to need a lot of key, and then obviously the LR Super Saiyan 4s, you know, the 7th anniversary LRs here, our leaders, are going to need a lot of key as well. Well, it would have been nice if we had gotten an extra additional super attack there. I don't think we're going to quite be able to finish off the enemy here in one phase. It would have been nice to, because if we did that, then the second LR Super Saiyan 4 would have had his first turn guard up on the second phase of the fight, right? Wow, we just got hit very, very hard. Yeah, that was really not what I wanted to see happen. Okay, so we still have our guard here then. I guess we'll be fine through this. Shoot. I really feel like we need to select some same type orbs here to get some healing back. Let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we'll grab these, get a little bit of healing. We're definitely going to need it, because if we eat another super attack at some point, like, we're gonna get KO'd for sure. We do kind of need to finish off the enemy here too, because I don't think that the tech GT boys there at in that third rotation or in that third slot are going to be able to tank attacks. Oof. Okay. We might have to run this back. We might get KO'd here. That was just a really unfortunate super attack that happened to us on that first turn, right? It was obviously not what we wanted to see happen. We only selected 4 orbs with that GT Goku. Yeah, we're dead here. Okay, okay. So we have to... I think I'm going to take off that GT support. Seeing how hard they got hit with just a normal, I don't really have faith in them to survive here. So let's go ahead and put on full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku instead. Yeah, I think that's going to be a better idea. Should we maybe consider using B-Pan? She'll be the next sub in if one of these units ends up being a problem. We'll go ahead and sub her in. So let's go ahead and run this back. Okay. I can do with this rotation. Yeah. This is going to work out a little better here. Okay. So here's the plan. I'm anticipating another third slot super attack. So if we go ahead and go like this, and put the the GT Super Saiyan Goku at the end there. Oh, no. Actually, we should put Super Saiyan 4 Goku there. But Saiyan Roar... No, let's go ahead and do this. I think this is good. Okay, 4 Rainbow Orbs. That's very, very good. Hopefully we can get some crits off here. Oh, man. Again, there's, like, no orbs for him to select. Jeez. Yeah, I got really unlucky with that twice. Only 2 orbs. So remember, he is an... Oh, okay, this is perfect. That's what I wanted to see. The super attack happens right away. We got stunned from it, unfortunately. But, at least now we know we're going to survive the rotation. Because one of the stronger enemies got hit by it. But that's very good, because we were only able to select 2 orbs with our nuker in the 3rd slot. So he would have gotten absolutely destroyed by a super attack there. And we would have been in the exact same position that we were in last time. So good thing we do not have to deal with that. Nice, we get the critical hit too. Very good, very good. Okay, and then same deal. We want to make sure we have Saiyan Roar active. Oh, man, and there's 4 more attacks in the 1st slot. Please, no. I have this daunting feeling that he's going to super attack us in the 1st slot again, and we're going to miss out on our super attacks with the strongest unit yet again. Imagine how much more damage we could have done last rotation if our strongest physical type attacker didn't get stunned, right? Though, I suppose it's smart to take a little bit of... Oh, no! It did happen again! Oh, my goodness. Okay. Well, the one thing I was going to say here is it's smart not to finish off the enemy as fast as possible, because it's going to give us an opportunity to get our units transformed, so that we could transform into our Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta before we go into that final phase. So now we're going to at least have time to do that. But, wow. That also just means that there's more turns left in the fight for us to take damage, right? So that is definitely not the best. Okay. This guy doesn't have Saiyan Roar, right? Oh, he does. Well, he has type disadvantage. I don't know that I want to keep him on rotation here. Let's go ahead and gamble it. I'm gonna trust in him. How about that? We'll grab all these. At least we're getting a lot of healing back, it seems like. Oh, man. No, I'm going to do this because I want the same type orbs. So we're going to go like this. That way we can grab all of these and get a good chunk of healing. Yeah, that's definitely a smarter way to do it, I think. Okay, luckily we didn't get supered right out the gate again. But I think we are due for a super attack to come in a second here. So hopefully we get supered with this guy in slot 1 here. That way we won't have to take too much damage later in the turn. Okay, very good, very good. This is actually perfect, because next turn we will be able to begin the transformations, so that is super helpful. And then once we get that final phase below 50% HP, we're going to have some active skills to blow out too. Oh yeah, and both in our STR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and the AGL Super Saiyan 4 Goku are going to have some active skills as well. And they're also going to be doing some attack breaking, which could be nice. Okay, let's go ahead and... yeah, I mean, we might as well transform, right? No time like the present. Oh, no, actually, I do want to continue to build up their attack and defense a little bit more before we transform. Yeah, that's probably a smart idea. So we'll go like this. We're fighting an AGL enemy on the next phase, so I think I'm going to keep the physical GT Goku on and rotate off Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. That way we don't have to worry about type disadvantage for at least 3 turns. That'll be good. Okay, so let's do that. We'll grab all of these physical orbs and all of these STR orbs. Wonderful. Alright, there we go. I guess one really annoying part about this fight, the way that it went, was that because both our leader and our friend leader got stunned on each of their first rotations, it means that they didn't get any super attacks off in order to be able to raise their attack and defense, right? Which does kind of suck, because they're the only units on the team that need to build up. So that was that. Now that I'm thinking about it, that actually was really unfortunate. Okay, now we got the Princess Odo, OCEANUS Shenron here. Okay, so now the question is, do we transform? I think it's probably smart to continue to build this guy up for at least one more turn, because even if we transform, all we have access to then is the chance to counter a super attack if that comes at us. So that could potentially save our life, I guess. But we won't be able to use our active skill until she's below 50% HP anyway. So I think it's probably smart to wait at least one more turn here. So we're gonna leave him untransformed for now, and then next turn we'll go ahead and launch that out. I suppose we might as well use the Super Saiyan 4 Goku active skill since this is the last phase. So let me go ahead and turn off the active skill skip here. Okay, let's see it.
Guess there's no need to play games. I'm pretty strong this time around. Times 10! Kamehame! Yeah!
Would have been nice to crit there, but that's fine, I suppose. Okay, so our only unit that can counter super attacks is placed here in the middle where most of those attacks are, so hopefully the super attack comes out there, and then we counter it. That is the plan, at least. We'll see if it happens. As much as I want to grab all these AGL orbs, I do need to make sure that we grab quite a few orbs with the GT Vegeta, so I think what I'm going to do is this, and then it's only 4. Yeah, that's really brutal. This could be better for sure. Who do we got coming up next? We have Tech and Physical, so we'll go ahead and grab these AGL orbs. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, so only 4 orbs. That's definitely bad, right? I'm a little bit worried about that last slot, I gotta admit. Hopefully we can get like a double super or something so we can at least get more defensive raises for the turn. We'll see if we get lucky enough for that to happen. And a triple super is definitely what I want to see here. These guys need the defense. Oh man, just the double super. We did get that third attack, but it was only a normal, so that's unfortunate. A double super would go really well here too. Yes, nice. Okay, so we got the massive defense raise and then another great defense raise, so we should be good to go here. I feel comfortable being able to tank with this guy now. Okay. I don't think we're gonna dodge this. No, we didn't counter. Okay, that's good. That's good. That is it was half of our HP, but I was scared it was gonna be a lot more than that, so that is certainly okay. It was actually a little less than half of our HP because we are upwards of 700k right now, right? Yeah, very glad the super attack didn't happen at the end there. That would have been bad news bears for us. Okay, so now here is where we need to transform. So let's go ahead and launch this. There he is, the beautiful man himself. Oh, and we can actually use his active skill because we're below 50% HP now. So that actually comes in clutch. So let's go ahead and launch his active skill because it's going to do a couple things for us. First, it's going to attack break the OCEANUS, which means that very first attack you're seeing at the very beginning here is going to be attack broken, and she won't do that. So we'll know that we're safe right out the gates in that first slot. And we'll definitely be able to get off our super attacks before having to receive any attacks. So that should help us defensively. And the other thing it's going to do is give us guaranteed crits for the turn. So we're actually going to do a lot of damage here. So let's see it. Dokkan has never made a smoother fusion animation than that. That is so good. I will never get tired of seeing Goku and Vegeta fuse like that. That is so amazing. That is probably my most watched active skill. Usually I skip them, but I love that animation so much. Very, very good. Okay, so I think what I want to do is we're going to sacrifice the Saiyan Link here. Yeah, the reason for that is because, obviously, I just don't want the GT Goku to get hit. This is the smartest way to play it, just defensively, right? Okay, so we'll go ahead and grab all of these Rainbow Orbs. Will be very good for Gogeta there. And then we can grab... I suppose we grab all these. That's 7 orbs. That's a decent amount for him. And again, we don't really need to worry about his defense this turn because he's not getting hit, right? But still want him to do as much damage as he can. And then we'll grab all these orbs for him, get a little bit of healing. And we're still below 50% HP, so... Now, wait. What? I thought we were going to attack break. The active skill doesn't attack break? Oh, it's the 18 key super attack that does. Oh no, I messed up. Well, I guess that's just a bummer. We got unlucky there because we should have countered that. We just didn't get lucky enough with the counter. Well, that's annoying. Okay, I feel confident in this setup, though. I think that this setup should be able to clear this event perfectly fine. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump back in one more time and see if we can get lucky this time around. This stage does hit quite hard. Clearing it, I imagine, wouldn't be the most difficult thing ever, but it's just the fact that we have to use a GT Heroes team that kind of limits us. Obviously, this is going to become a lot easier once, like, later tonight when the GT boys drop. I'm actually recording this video right as the anniversary has started. I need to farm up as many stones as possible before the banners drop so that I can summon for you guys. So I don't have access to the 8th anniversary LR to help me out with this right now. So that is a big, you know, kind of downside of running this team at the moment. But yeah, obviously we'll get a lot easier once we pull the GT boys, if we are able to pull them. Okay, very nice, very nice. We're not dealing with any, silly little stuns on the first rotation this time. So we're able to actually maximize, you know, building up their, defensive stats here. So I think I was confusing the active skill with the individual Super Saiyan 4s, because their active skills are the ones that do the attack breaking. So that was my mistake last time. But like I said, it was just because we didn't counter. We definitely, that was still the smartest choice, was to put him in the first slot there. It just didn't end up paying off. He hasn't super attacked yet. I'm a little worried he's about to launch one. So I think I do want to leave Super Saiyan 4, the Super Saiyan 4s in the first slot there. Okay, we'll do that. Let's see. I guess we'll grab these. We're at full HP, so we don't need to select same type key spheres necessarily. And then we can just get all of these, get a full 24 key super with them. Alright, and again, we got lucky with the no slot 1 supers, so we don't have to worry about being stunned and stuff like we were last time. We're off to a much better start than we had previously, right? But it looks like we are going to finish him off here, which is going to be interesting, because that means turn 3, we're not going to be able to transform yet. We're going to have to wait until turn 4, which I suppose we did that last time too, because we were at turn 4 at the beginning of the next fight, but we had waited an extra turn until 5 to transform, so that's not the worst thing. Okay, we tanked that very decently. Got enough super attacks off there, and obviously it being the first turn and we have the, you know, the guard active helped a lot. Even though we do have type advantage, so technically we automatically get guard, it still does help to have guard additionally on top of that, right? Okay, and this actually lined up perfectly again because we have the STR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, who is now rotated off as we come onto the AGL phase. So we have 3 turns of not having to deal with him, so that's good. Very, very good. Okay, how are the stats looking? We've got Sandroar active here, that's good. Okay, 300k, not bad, not bad. We'll go ahead and select these orbs here. Yeah, the orb field is looking a lot nicer than it was previously. There is a solid chance we get stunned here at the beginning, which, again, would be a bummer because we won't get our defensive raises, which we do want before we're going to transform. So hopefully that isn't a problem. But at least we're going to be able to heal back to full HP, and our nuker is going to get lots and lots of orbs. There we go, 9 orbs. That's what I want to see for him. Now I feel much more comfortable, you know, with him. Okay, well, he's not getting supered, because here's the super we predicted right at the beginning. And it does a ton of damage to us, of course, of course. So now we're almost dead again. Wow, this stage is an RNG nightmare. This actually seems like it's going to be pretty rough. We're going to have to get very, very lucky to win from this point on. Really, what we need to depend on is those counters. Those counters need to happen for us. We definitely would have won last time if we had countered that super attack, right? With that turn of, like, full guaranteed crits and everything. Oh, I guess that's the one benefit that we have now, is that we can transform next turn because we're below 50% HP. So we're going to be able to launch our active skills and stuff. This is going to be a good turn for us, for sure. We've also got the active skill with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku that we can use, who is actually going to attack break. Unfortunately, there's 2 attacks in the first slot now, so we're still going to have to take one of those. Nothing we can really do about that. Okay, yeah, so I think it's time to do the transformation. We already saw it once in the video, so I'll go ahead and turn off the animations for you guys. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and transform here, and then we will launch the active skill super. There we go, giving us guaranteed crits for the turn. And then we do want them in slot 1, obviously. And then we'll launch Super Saiyan 4 Goku's active skill, which is going to give us an attack break. It should. Did it not? Or maybe it's... Oh, I know what it is. It's that his super attack gives us an attack break on his active skill turn. So we actually have no way to do the attack breaks, like, right up front. So we are going to get hit by both of those super attacks, unfortunately. Or hopefully they're not super attacks, my goodness. And if they are, then we do have our countering unit sitting right there ready to go. Okay, so we'll get some same type orbs here, and then we do want to select all of these tech key spheres. Let's see, 11 on that side, 10 on this side. Let's go ahead and go for the 11. That'll be good. There we go, we're getting the counter this time. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Nice. Pop that confetti, Gogeta. Do it. Very nice, very nice. Awesome. Okay, so that's what it was going to take to survive. We definitely needed that, right? So now here we're going to have all kinds of critical hits coming out. Hopefully we can get the triple super attack turn. So we get the double, which was guaranteed, right? And then hopefully we get the active skill super too. And then now the attack break comes in, which obviously isn't as necessary at this point. Sweet, there we go. We get the triple super. If we can get one more turn of getting lucky like this, countering a super attack and getting, you know, the guaranteed crits off and stuff, I think we're gonna win this. I think we got it in the bag here. Nice. So one attack break, and then the normals that are gonna do nothing. And then I believe we do get another attack break here. Wow, 9.9 million. Oh my goodness, he's looking very strong on this turn. And he gets the critical hit too. Very nice, very nice. Okay, the 11 key spheres giving us 10 million attack stat. Jeez, calm down. Wow, that was really impressive. And we still got hit that hard after... Wow. Okay, interesting. Okay, I actually just remembered the full way that these work. These only give you the attack break against 2 enemies. That's what it is, right? Yeah, that's what it is. You disable the attacked enemy's action once within the turn when activating the active skill or when key is 24. if facing 2 or more enemies. So that's what it is. Yeah, that's why we weren't seeing those. Okay, well, either way, regardless, we are going to use the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta's active skill here. Nice, and we crit, so it actually did a little bit of damage. That is perfect. So now there's literally only one more attack that we have to survive. Because we're going to go ahead and transform here, and then we're going to launch their active skill, which is probably not going to kill, but it'll be close. Let's see. Because it is a guaranteed crit here, so it's going to do a bit of damage. Yeah, there we go. So with the 1 bar of HP left, all that needs to happen is we just need to not get supered right here in the first slot. As long as we don't get supered right here, we will win. But if we get supered, then just we're going to have to run it back again. I really hope that's not the case. Let's see. Okay, there we go. We get the win. Very nice, very nice. Alright, well that wasn't too painful. I suppose we made a bit of a blunder with our first team build with that GT, the GT support unit was probably not a good idea to use that the Gohan and Goten. But since we fixed up the team here, things are working perfectly fine. There we go. And that should be all the missions cleared. Okay, perfect. Yep, there we go. And we get our 10 stones and the next piece of the support memory. We've got 4 to go. So it looks like there are going to be 4 more stages coming out. I believe the next 2 stages will be in part 2, and then the final 2 stages will be in part 3 of the anniversary. So it'll be just a little while. We'll have to wait for the rest of these to come out. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.